This is Anthony Galliano for B2B Cambodia Market Update April 25th. The Cambodia Stock Exchange could not sustain yesterday's gains following 6 straight days of losses. The index was down April 25th 3.3 points to 422.90 on moderately higher volume for the exchange. 132,983 shares traded, and the value was US $246,000. The exchange is seeing increasing volume daily this week, which is a great sign in terms of market liquidity and participation. ACLEDA Bank was the big story of the day, following their General Shareholders Meeting on April 25th. The big news was approval by the board to distribute a dividend on 2023 profits. The dividend payout ratio is a conservative 10% of 2023 profits, but it's great news that ACLEDA Bank is distributing a dividend. The dividend per share will be 140.4795. That's a yield of 1.7% based on the April 25th close of 7,960 Riel per share. The market was not impressed with ACLEDA's announcement. The stock dropped 320 Riel per share, or 4%. ACLEDA Bank again was basically the market, representing 84% of the shares traded and 91% of the value traded. It was the only stock down. On the upside, Phnom Penh Autonomous Port gained 320 Riel to 12,900, but only 137 shares traded. Back to ACLEDA. It is now trading at 0.61 book value at a price-earnings ratio of 5.67. The record date is the date a shareholder must officially own shares to be entitled to the dividend. In the case of ACLEDA, the record date is May 7th, so if you own the shares on May 7th, you are entitled to the dividend. The payment date is the date the company distributes the dividend to the shareholders of record. Again, the record date being May 7th and the payment date being May 17th. The dividend payout ratio is the total amount of dividends that the company pays to its shareholders relative to its net income, or the percentage of the earnings distributed to the shareholders. In ACLEDA's case, it's 10%. Let's get back to the markets. The Khmer Riel US dollar exchange rate completely flat at 406.1, not moving much these days. The US dollar index is also unchanged. Brent crude oil overnight closed down, but it recovered nicely in the morning of the 26th. It's at US $88 a barrel. Gold is also on the rise this morning, April 26th, trading at 2,350 an ounce. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 1% overnight. Futures are pointing to a higher New York open. As of April 26th morning, the Cambodia Securities Index is a sea of red. Watch our April 26th update to see what went on in the markets on April 26th.